I honestly don't know how my time is matching up with everyone else's time. I'm fairly certain that everyone else that is around this game does it on fast disk speed. If you run on fast disk speed, there's a good chance that the game will freeze. So I'm running it on my PS1 instead of my PS2. I plan on doing, this is a single segment, I plan on doing an RTA of this game on the PS2, because if you switch, I can run discs 1 through 2 on fast disc speed, and then switch to normal speed, disc 3 and most of 4, and then switch back to fast, like a quarter of the way into 4, and then the game won't freeze past the point where like the software conflicts with the game. So yeah, they're all gold splits because this is my first attempt at a single segment of the game. I've done several disc 1 runs because disc 1 is, I think disc 1 is the hardest disc to have fully optimized, so I spent the most time on that. And then I spent quite a bit of time on disc 4, but I haven't timed anything on it. Because pretty much every time I practiced disc 4 within the last couple days here, I've changed something I wanted to do. Disc 2 and 3, like I said, there isn't really much to really like practice and stuff, and just making sure your items are optimized. Just as long as the boss fights optimized to where you have enough throwing items, attack items to get through them. Alright. The Divine Tree.
The Divine Tree is the tree of life. All life comes from this divine tree. In the beginning, nothingness filled the world. Then the Creator Soa descended from the sky.
I'll probably just, I might just sleep on this. Unless you don't mind coming in at like 4
He and his followers created the world. In the end, Soa sowed a seed on the earth. The seed soon grew to be a great tree.
Oh no. It isn't like
The great tree bore 108 fruits, and various life forms arose from the ripened fruits. Thus, 108 forms of life were created to fill the world with life. The divine tree completed its role, but the story says it is still protected by the signet of Soa.
Alright, you going to bed now? Alright. Alright. Yeah, don't be this for me. Don't beat you. Make me have to clean up all your stuff. Alright, TJ, man. Thanks for stopping in and watching. Yeah, double triples, man. I completely agree. Because someone who's running this game at fast disc speed makes my time look like a joke. And honestly, yeah, I'll be completely honest, I made quite a bit of mistakes, especially late in this one, as I've said already. But I mean, if you compile all of the mistakes I've made, I could probably save maybe 5-ish minutes total at this point in the game. But if you compare my time to somebody at fast disc speed, I'm sure like I'm way behind, like way behind. Which is why I'm doing a single segment on my PS1, and then in RTA on the PS2. One, so I see how big of a difference it is personally, and so I actually have times to compare to other people, I suppose. Because honestly, I'm not interested in running a game for over 7 hours just to have it potentially freeze on me. Just you doing a single segment with fast disc speed, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna, like, my time... I'm totally willing to do a single segment of this game on the PS1 and put the time in for it, but with the PS1, the chances of it freezing go down significantly, so if, like, at all. I've heard from a couple sources that it doesn't even freeze at all, which is why I'm doing this. But I'm not willing to take a chance, you know what I mean? Because it's not like you can just like, oh, my game froze at 8 hours. I just have to. I'm just gonna reset and run it back right away. No. Like, if I don't complete the run, I'll probably do a stealthy run back like tomorrow or Monday. But like, I'm not gonna be able to just reset and then like start another run right away. That's like freaking balls crazy. I might as well just like advertise on the STA forum that I'm just doing a 24-hour stream of this game, which, you know, because that's what it's going to equate to. The run's going to be over 12 hours long, and if I end up having to reset after the fact, then but at the same time, I guess trying to look at it from a different point of view. Double triples, if they make a consistent policy, then things like the community might not be so diverse.
There were 7 Dragoon warriors in the legend of the Dragon campaign.
You know, if they make it to where
Dragoons
you have to run
reputed to be the incarnation of dragons.
On fast disc speed or
With
whatever,
dragons at their side, the Dragoons
people don't want to have to spend the
boldly.
money to go buy a PS2.
However, in the age when the legend was reality, the Winglies dominated all, even the gods.
I guess, I don't know.
The gods answered to dictator Melbu Frama's prayers and granted him ultimate power, but the power was abused. The earth of Saint Imperial Gloriano was scorched by the gods' fire and became ashen. The anger and sadness of the people was fuel for the Dragoons' cause.
And at last they freed the gods. Without the gods' power, the Winglies perished, and our age, the human age, began. Thereafter, the gods floated in the sky. For 11,000 years, they have been looking over the world as the moon that never sets.
Cutscenes. Cutscenes on cutscenes. Oh crap. I'm adjusting the camera. Come on. Oh, I thought it froze. That really sucks. Alright.
Why did the gods create him? The Black Monster. He appears in various legends as a demon who rebels against and devours the gods. An evil plague that rejects peace in the world. The god that is the moon that never sets. The moon that never sets glows red every 108 years. It is a sign that a herald will be sent to Earth. The herald is known to us as the Moonchild. The legend says the Moonchild revives the gods on Earth and purifies the world. The Black Monster abhors, hates, and despises it, and kills the Moonchild. This sad karma.
Yeah, we got some crazy people like me who
this
are willing
god
to do it.
stays forever in the sky.
I'm totally down to do this, like,
It's a
without a doubt.
never-ending chaos.
I mean, I can't do it all the time, but I'm certainly willing to do it on weekends and such. You know? The next games I'm planning on running aren't nearly as long. I don't think. Won't be. It's harder to get longer than a 12-hour speedrun. But the main thing with this game is not a whole lot of people run it. There's not a whole lot of people testing on it. I mean, that's what happened with like the Final Fantasy games, right? Those runs were super, super long until all of a sudden a ton of people were running them. A ton of people were testing stuff. And then next thing you know, they found skips, they found all sorts of ways to manipulate the game to save a ton of time. It could very well be the same thing with this game. There's not a whole lot of people involved in it, so it's hard for like only a handful of people to really find different ways to save a ton of time. Or skip cutscenes, or maybe even skip a boss or something, you know, I don't know. That's why, you know, I just recently posted on the SDA forum saying, hey,